Hello, good evening, and welcome to Stone Monkey Radio. I hope I'm in shot. I did a foolish thing. I set everything up and then moved the freaking table.
You are in shot. I'm having a look. You're in shot.
I'm in shot. Hello,
Yeah.
you might know me from the shot.
I do know you from that.
We're doing another board game stream, hence the setup. So I'm going to flip to that because I'm very anxious about this particular thing. Let me sort some music out. Let's do that. Hello, Mason. How are you doing? I've just realised the microphone is a mile from my face.
Aha!
I'm so smart. I'm a smart bean. I should be awarded an award for smartness.
For smartness.
I always think I've got enough time to set up for a board game stream. And they always take longer than I expect. Oh, Mason is tired from work.
You just put some lights up. It seems easy, right?
This board game has a lot of setup time. There's a bajillion cards on the table. How's that? Are closed captions coming up?
Ooh. I will have a look.
I can see them listed.
I'm turning them on my end. Do some talk. Oh yeah.
Words. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got closed captions.
Oh. I mean, they were very, very wrong, but
I mean, they're delayed.
I don't think we said anything about an agony aunt, which is what I saw when I looked at it. Yetis, yet. Music is a little bit loud. Better. It's getting a bit overwhelmed by all the stuff. Anyone who was here last week will be pleased to see that I have probably rotated the camera this week rather than just flipping it. So you should be able to read the text. Which reminds me, I still have an unboxing to properly edit. The caption... Oh.
Yeah, I'm wondering if all of your sound on this source is being...
I told it specifically.
Yeah, just the mic.
Just the mic. Everything is betraying me. It says it's set to just mic aux, so...
That's
Okay.
definitely the correct mic.
There is only one mic.
Okay.
Yep. I don't know, I'm gonna have to turn that off, I think.
Okay.
I'll try again next week.
Do you want me to sit and try and troubleshoot it while you start board game doing? Maybe?
Let's not chuck anything else over this board. An attempt was made, I apologise. I'm sorry for trying. Let's play some freaking Space Invaders. I'm so flustered now, I've forgotten the rules. It's Space Invaders. This game took fucking forever to get through Kickstarter. And it's really frustrating, because all of the little cards have to be laid out, and getting them all straight is a real pain. So I hope no one is too freaked out by any of that. I'm very sorry if you are. Please stay and watch the stream. So this is a deck building game. The entire point of the game is to kill the mothership up the top there and not die. I have 4 extra credits, so I guess I've got 1 in right now. I have my little thing, I can doof 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 doof. And yeah, I'm gonna scan and I'm gonna shoot and I'm gonna hope for the best. So yeah, the reason this game took fucking forever is because Taito wanted to check bloody everything. So if they made a change to any of the pieces, Taito wanted to needed sometimes months to inspect a thing and be like, yeah, that'll do. That you can do. So everything had to be checked and double checked and quality controlled. And I think this was for the 25th anniversary.
It did not come out on the 25th anniversary.
No, it nearly came out on the 30th anniversary. It was a little bit delayed.
That's the time.
And this was before COVID fucked everything. So, basic turn order. Gonna have to check the instructions.
It's been a while since. Yeah.
No, I read the instructions earlier today, but now I've panicked them out of my head.
Yes. I mean, even if you're not panicking, the turn order's a little finicky.
It's fine. So, draw a hand of 5 cards from your deck. You get an initial scan, but that phase only happens on your very first turn. So, I've shuffled my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my draw pile. The dice, the dreaded dice. So I've got some movement and some energy. My movement is in the form of tractor beams. I don't know how well you can see any of that because now I've put the speech thing over my face. So that's fun.
Well enough.
And I have some energy in the form of dilithium. I can purchase more dilithium, thorium or antimatter from here for 0, 3 or 6 energy respectively. If I have, I can buy time warps for 2 energy. It's pretty good, and it's worth 1 score at the end. At the end of the game, you score up the deck that you have built, and that's that. As you shoot various enemies, you will get the chance to pick those cards up. So you'll flip them over. It might have an attack on it. It might not. It's hard to say. They're all fairly random. And there are some cards that aren't even out on the board. For replayability reasons, wink, I guess.
While you're doing this, the Cantankerous Snow asks, since when has Taito given a shit about Space Invaders? They don't give a shit about putting new content out, but they care a lot about the brand image.
Mm-hmm. Also, so while trying to set this stream up, I was like, okay, what's the game? Space Invaders? Is the Space Invaders board game on there? No. No. There's a lot of Space Invaders games.
None of them are this one.
I think Taito don't give a shit as long as it's Taito doing it. But
yes.
if somebody else is doing something with the license, well, you better be sure they're doing stuff. Right, so I'm just going to play my hand open. So I've got 3 energy for buying shit. So I could theoretically buy a thorium. And I've got 2 movement, but I can only use 1. I think that's how that works. Oh no, I'm panicking and not believing anything.
I believe so. I think you're right.
No. Okay, I have got 2 movements, so I can move twice. I forgot to do phase 2. So I'm going to scan. This is my initial scan. It's directly above where I am. It's a gravity thruster. That's cool. Right now, if I shoot that gravity thruster, I'm going to be able to take that card and put it in my hand. And I will take the gravity thrust from here. These are the researched cards. And I'll put them over here. And I will need to spend a certain amount of research tokens in order to unlock those for actual purchasing. Oh, good. The anxiety has reached stuttering. Yay. So, with shooting enemies, I can. So basically, you get two options. You can transform your energy into a thing you have purchased, or you can transfer it into firepower. And the amount of firepower you need depends based on how far up the board you're trying to shoot. So the first row is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the mothership is 7. I've got 3 energy. I think I might just get some thorium. Or I could get a time warp. Oh, no, it is only 1 movement, and I know why. Because you only get 1 action.
Yes.
And that's an action.
Aha.
I remember how to play this fucking game.
Hell yeah, you do.
In which case, I'm going to use 2 of my energy to shoot the gravity thrust. Per chow. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put that upside down, actually. So I remember. But I have not researched it yet. It still needs to be researched. This card now will go into my deck, my discard pile. That one I just get. It doesn't cost anything. And I get +1 action, +1 move, +1 transform. So I could play an extra card with that when it comes back around again. Also, I should have an research token because I did an research. Didn't do any movement, not going to do any movement, but I did shoot, so they're going to shoot back because that's how Space Invaders does. 3! Depending on which number I get on the dice, if it's a 1, a shot from here is taken. If it's a 2, a shot from here is taken. A 3 against, I lose a health on that. I think they're called bunkers.
Yeah.
4 for this one. 5 is all of them.
Ooh.
And if you're outside, you'll take a damage. And 6 is the good one where you get nothing.
Ah. Yeah, so for anyone who's not played this before, there's deck buildy stuff going on where, like, you only have a limited number of times you can do certain actions in a turn. But a big part of what you're trying to do when you buy new cards to add is, I want more actions, I want more money to spend, I want more things that will keep my turn going longer.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Omegon was saying I agree with. They say, those look like Pokemon cards from here, but it could just be the yellow border and me being uncultured.
Pokemon!
I mean, I agree.
Pokemon is culture.
I see a yellow border and the top half of a card is an image. I assume Pokemon card.
I wanna shoot the aliens like no one's ever shot. If that's alright, see if we play. I would like to do that. Right, okay. I'm gonna move with my 1 movement. I can't scan after a move. Ooh, wait, no. Oh no, it's just the first one. So right, so I'm gonna move, which gives me an automatic scan option, which gives me another research token. Yeah, here's me just going, I need to double check that rule. Game is so fucking convoluted. It's like, it's got a solo, that'll do, and then I didn't have time to probably sort myself out. And we started late.
Life is like that sometimes.
Life is like that sometimes.
Well, while you're checking that, you know what I'm going to put a link to in the chat as a reminder for people?
Is it unbound.com/book/whale?
It is! It's that book, what we are making together. I'm putting it in the chat. We're making a book together.
I wrote chapter 11 yesterday.
Yeah.
It took me all day.
I have finished my first pass on the book. Jane is about 2 chapters away from being done.
Yeah.
We're getting there. It's real good.
First draft almost complete. And some very kind people have supported us so far, and we're like 41% of the way through.
Yeah, we had like 5% of our funding goal today alone.
Oh shit.
Delta Starfire says the chapters go up to 11.
Chapters go up to 11 at the moment. Chapters actually go up to 13. Lucky 13.
But yeah, Delta is hyped for the book.
Hype. I'm hyped for the book.
I'm hyped for the book. I want to be able to have it and it's done.
Soon.
Done did a story.
Done did he?
Done did a story.
Done did he story. Right, I'm going to spend my 2 research tokens to unlock gravity thrust.
Ooh.
And by doing so, I automatically get one into my hand. Right into my hand, so I can use it immediately. Except I can't because I've already moved this turn. So I don't have another action to play another card, but now I have 2 gravity thrusts. That's not bad. And I've got 4 Enage. Could buy an card. I could buy some thorium. I'm going to buy some thorium. Thorium good. Although, you know, sometimes you need some lotion if you're a bit thorium. Ah. She didn't laugh. Alright, I didn't shoot anything, so I don't have to deal with that. I can just shuffle my cards. Some of you might notice an intrinsic problem with the state of the game, something that Laura pointed out quite quickly. Back to the cards. Sometimes you're going to put these cards into your hand, and the card backs are different, so you'll probably have a rough idea.
Yeah, particularly when you get to some of the higher level cards from further up the board, where it's like, I only have one of that colour and it's fantastic and it's that thing I want to read. It's you've got to fight the urge to go, what if I just shuffled so that was at that makes sense, right?
Right, I'm going to move again to scan.
1000 Young says hi.
Hi, 1000 Young. I hope you are doing well.
Delta Starfire is talking about the fact they always do the spinal tap line whenever the number 11 pops.
You have to. It's the law.
It's not very original, but I won't apologise.
No, never apologise. You have to do it every time. That is the law.
Exactly. And then Basin is back. Says at least it's more original than 69 and 420, I guess.
Nice.
And Saint Nobody, we could put the cards in sleeves with opaque backs, but they're tiny.
They're tiny.
Your sense of scale might be a bit off here. They don't.
Can you imagine how big my hands would have to be for these to be accurate?
They don't make standard card sleeves.
Yeah, but
for cards this
size. Yeah, you can definitely get cards this big because I think these are the same size as the Battlestar Galactica cards.
You can, but they're not standard. Like you.
Oh no,
buy
and they're
1,000
phenomenally
for a quid
expensive.
or whatever.
Yeah, you can't buy 1,000 for 10 quid. Yeah, they don't do penny sleeves this size. Like War of the Worlds, the War of the Worlds game I got has ridiculous, like almost tarot-like cards. And they're also really poor quality, so they're all really scuffed up already. Oh, and they don't come with a bag or a box or anything to hold them in the box. So that's one of my great board game disappointments. I was like, yeah, War of the Worlds, fuck yeah.
I have to tell you about Chrono Swordshine's introduction to chat. Into chat on my trans-coloured wheel chat and does a sick flip while playing the saxophone.
That sounds like our Chrono. Hello, Chrono. How are you doing?
And Higgins is here as well. They ask how you doing.
How am I doing? Oh, hello, Higgins. I know that name. That's a good name. How am I doing? A bit anxious, I'll be honest. I'm a bit today. I don't know why.
Those days happen sometimes.
Those days do happen sometimes. Do I want an absorption shield? Probably not. I'm gonna get shot. I don't have any more movement. I do have 4 buying power. I'm going to get some more thorium. Thorium. Go. Oh, fuck. What are we on? Round 3? As always, I've been forgetting to move the mothership.
Oh, yes. Easily done.
You know how every time we play this, we forget to move the mothership?
we had like I'd say like a 75% accuracy rate.
Thereabouts.
It's fine. If we play this together in future now, I will remember to move it.
Oh, yes.
Look at me. I can remember
Miss
stuff.
has a brain that retains thoughts. Imagine it. Wild, right?
I don't have to imagine it. I'm living it.
Living the dream. I'm going to move here. Do another scan. Enriched lithium.
Ooh.
That's good stuff. That's the good tasty om-nom.
I'm
I'm going to get... oh, I've got 4.
Oh, Thousand Young says, Jane stream, best part of my Thursday.
Oh, heck. Well, I very much appreciate you coming along. And I hope to live up to the standard of having done so. Rich lithium is not researchable, so there's not a card for it down here.
Yeah.
So... oh, I have an extra move, though. Oh, shit. I fired already. I can't do that. Shit. I'll pay attention next time, I promise. I need to roll the dice. It's a 6. For once, nothing happens. That's nice. Right. Cool. Is that cool? That might be cool.
It's
I think
pretty
it's probably cool.
I think it's pretty cool.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, and I move thingy. Das Muttership.
Mothership.
Mutter. Mutter. No, that's the cat from Spirit. Not Spirited Away. The other one. Cat Returns.
Oh, yes.
Mutter.
I mean, if it's the one that's got a cat in it, I could have guessed that.
I mean, Mutter appears in a few of them.
Yeah, my first jump was to Kiki's Delivery Service, trying to think of Ghibli films with cats.
I don't have Mutter's in Kiki.
I don't believe so, but I know Kiki has a cat.
Chat will probably know.
Chat will probably
I can't
know.
remember what Kiki's cat's called. I should watch Kiki again. It's been a while.
Aww. Everyone's being very nice about you in chat.
Chat are lovely.
Delta
Lovely taters.
Starfire says, I was just thinking how I'd had a negative experience yesterday where I was reminded how needlessly unkind people can be online. That's why I really value these streams. They're really chill and full of lovely people who are kind to one another.
People are really lovely and kind.
It's a lovely little... The Tatoes are an adorable, lovely little community.
They are. They are good and kind people. Right, so I moved. And I got a scan for that. I'm going to move again. And get a scan for that. A reboot. Discard only number of cards from your hand. And redraw the same number.
Ooh.
That actually, I guess that is the definition of a reboot. Shooting. I should probably shoot some more things, right? Oh, fuck. Yeah, so because I shot through the barricade, I should have lost one off of there. I don't really want that reboot, though. Okay, I'm going to take a thorium. Gonna hope for the best. And move the thingy. I need like one of those croupier sticks. Oh, speaking of croupier sticks, I'm gonna show off something cool that arrived in the post today. Later.
Oh, is this the thing that you're like, hey, wash your
hands.
Wash your hands so you can touch this cool thing.
Take your outside COVID-y hands away.
I mean, it was a thing worth having clean hands to get to touch.
Right, so I've got to move. I have moved more enriched lithium. Om nom nom, tasted to lithium. Right, I've got 6 buying power. I'm going to get some antimatter. Antimatter? It's me antimatter. Ah, there's ants in all this matter.
Oh.
This matter's full of ants. But perhaps it doesn't matter. Right, I've got... so I can play an extra action. And play an extra action. I've got some enriched lithium, so I've got 3 energy with which to buy stuff or shoot stuff. And 2 movement. So... move. Shoot. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Move, research. I don't know what's happening. Move, scan. Shoot. So I get that. And we roll the dice. It's a 1. Pew pew.
I forgot you could wrap around to the other side.
Yeah. Atari power.
Yeah.
I can wrap around to the other side of the screen. So there was a really, almost twice as expensive, I think it was, version of this game that basically had the only real difference, as far as I could tell, was that these pieces and the mothership were that really nice transparent plastic you see in like Cyberdog for like visors and shit that cost a small fortune.
Colourful neon see-through plastics.
Yes. You just go into Cyberdog and get a little visor that's like 60 fucking quid. I always thought it was the branding, but apparently it might just be the acrylic, because...
I think it's both.
I'll just turn a card over. Yeah, because I used to work in a model shop, and they had these little tubes.
Yeah.
That were all cut to specific lengths that we would like display models on.
Yeah.
And apparently, like, people would be like, "Can we buy some of those?" Like, no. And you had to like order them specially from head office, and they took ages to come. And we were always being told, like, don't lose them, don't sell them. They're very expensive.
So,
it's just a little plastic tube. What the fuck?
I understand that this might be the case, but also I want all of my electronics to be made from clear plastic. I want to see the things inside of my thing. I want to be able to look and go, that's the thing that makes my Switch work. I can see it in the back there.
I mean, I had the transparent Game Boy, the brick one.
Yeah, the slightly was it the slightly purpley one or the transparent one?
Fully transparent. Not even the like a Game Boy Color or a Game Boy Light. Like a proper original Game Boy, and it was like slightly frosted, clear plastic, and obviously you could see all the motherboards through it, so it was kind of green.
Yeah.
It was very cool.
Apparently, it's not a good conductor to make electronics out of. Well, I still want it.
You want prison tech, don't you? Really?
I mean, basically, yes, I want prison tech.
That technology connections was really cool.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, most of the time, if you go looking for clear plastic electronics online, the reason you can find them is they're manufactured for prisons.
Mm-hmm.
And there is an entire industry in creating them for prisons so that, like, prison staff can check nothing's being smuggled in them. But as a result, these companies are like, well, we're making them anyway, we might as well sell them. Here's cool, weird plastic tech.
Right. I've got 2 transforms, so I could buy a time warp. Don't want to buy a time warp. I'm going to shoot this. I think I need to just start moving up the board.
I mean, yeah, that's usually a good shot.
I was like, I'll have a little scan around. I don't usually scan around. I'm playing solo. I might as well take the opportunity, right?
Yeah. Oh, for our book, someone emailed me the other day being like, hey, how do you feel about people buying copies to donate to libraries, because I'd really like to donate some copies to libraries.
I think libraries should be supported in every way.
Exactly.
I'm very pro that.
I hope you don't mind that I spoke on your behalf, but that's basically what I said. I was like, libraries are a fantastic public resource. I wholeheartedly encourage getting copies of books I've done into libraries.
Support your local library.
Yeah, I like getting books into hands that could do with them without paying. It's good.
It was me, like, I'm just gonna move. Nope. Right, so I've got 6, 7 buying power, which is a shame because I'm about to just shoot this. That's 2. I suppose I could just shoot the next thing, but it might have a bullet in it, a mine in it or something. Right, so I'm going to shoot this, which is through there. Absorption shield will give me +2 cards. Anything for more cards, please. That would be groovy. Right, so that goes there. I get that one. For me. I'm going to spend some research. No, I can't. That's phase 3. Do I just shoot another thing? Oh, first of all, 6. Fucking switch.
Hooray!
The one time I have a good go at shooting shit, I'm just gonna shoot something in the next layer. Because I still have some energy left, so I'm gonna shoot that straight away. I think that goes in the discard pile. I need to double check that. I think you have to research it first, scan it first to get it.
Oh, I have to do some stuff on my Switch tonight. Yeah. I'll move all my Pokemon to Pokemon Home before I move all my stuff over to the OLED Switch tomorrow.
Oh, are you excited to have one?
I'm excited. I'm excited for shiny, nice new screen and big stand for when I'm doing lots of shiny hunting and whatnot.
Ooh.
But yeah, because Pokemon saves don't back up on the cloud, just to be certain that I don't lose anything in the transfer and nothing fucks up, I'm gonna back all my Pokemon up in home. Just to be safe.
Wait, didn't they do the thing where you need to pay a fortune to move shit around home?
No, it's to move it from Pokemon Go to home was what they were charging money for.
Pokemon Go home! And have a little nap.
Promo asks if you ever got to see any of the video nasties growing up. I don't know what that is.
Can you name any particular video nasties? I do remember my first day in primary school, everyone being like, no, maybe it wasn't my first day. Within my first few years at primary school, someone being like, yeah, Robocop's amazing. Because primary school age children were apparently watching Robocop.
I mean,
that's sensible.
It's an era where PG meant something very different.
That film is not a PG.
No.
I suppose it comes from being being brought up in a slightly dodgy area.
Also, yeah, people are right. It's the era where, there were Robocop toys children were growing up with.
Oh no, the Robocop toys went till, a good few years later until, Robocop 2 and 3 were coming out.
Yeah.
Robocop toys were, 90s.
Higgins says, I remember at primary school, a kid in my class listed Final Destination as his favourite movie.
Wow.
Okay, video nasties. Yeah, okay. I think someone has misinterpreted that question and gone, video nasties? Harvey Weinstein, Jared Leto, and Roman Polanski? I mean, they are nasties.
They are nasties of the video type.
They done did bad.
Okay, fuck it. I just don't think I get that. No, I do. But I don't get to put the reboot into the thing, which is just well because I didn't fucking want it. Cool. Move thing. Right, so I shot through here. That's one. And then Oral did this. 2. That's another one. This bunker, not looking great. Let's start with 10 health on each, and 2 is looking the most fucked. And if they all go, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
Okay, actual list of video nasty.
You can nearly keep saying video Nazis.
Yeah, zombie flesh eaters.
Nope.
The Beyond.
Nope.
Evil Dead.
Yes.
Inferno.
Nope.
Well, you've seen Evil Dead. There's one.
Seen the Evil Dead.
People are asking what Jared Leto's done that's bad, Rob.
Oh.
Okay.
The Danish girl.
Yeah. So, like, Danish girl, he cosplayed as a trans woman for like 3 hours in public and was like, "I understand trans people now," before doing a kind of offensive performance. He is a quote-unquote method actor, and when he was playing the Joker, what that means is he mailed used condoms to his co-stars, he left like bags of feces in their like trailers, made unwanted sexual advances, did like not okay shit to other cast members under the guise of, yeah, but it's because I'm getting in character as the Joker.
As the absolute pain.
Yeah. Also, like, his most recent thing is he's got a fucking cult island. He has an island, he walks around in robes. His fans have to walk around in all white, referring to him as the Prophet, as he wanders around the island philosophizing. It's got real about to drink the Kool-Aid vibes. Yeah. He's done some bads.
He's a bad. Don't know why I bad that. Right, need to move that fucking mothership again. Who's parked their mothership across my drive? Right, come on, let's get some fucking movement. Hang on. Oh, and because I shot the first thing in a new row, all the bunkers lose 1 health. Things are going very, very badly.
Yeah, I've double checked that list of stuff that Leto did on the Joker. He had a gutted dead pig brought in and just placed on a table during their first table read. He sent used anal beads, live rats, and used condoms to co-stars.
Right, can't use any of those. He's a jerk. He's a big old jerk. Enlarge boost. Wouldn't mind an enlarge boost. It's got a good score on it, that. 3 shooting power. That's fine, I'll shoot that. So, I shoot this. I get that for next time. The thing to the left and right of me loses a health. And then they shoot back. 2. 2 is really stuffed.
People are telling me that my sneeze is cute, apparently.
Your sneeze is
apparently
cute.
dainty sneezes.
Yeah, I love the little baby sneezes.
Itty bitty sneezes.
Praise sneezes. Sneezes and cheeses. I feel like I've forgotten something.
I was about to...
The constant feeling that something's missing from my brain. Right, I've got 7 buying power, so I'm just going to get some more antimatter. And hope that very soon I get something where I can just start scrapping cards, because...
You need to rule out the chat.
I've got too much crap. Hopefully something somewhere in here will allow me to scrap cards. S'il vous plaît. Ooh, okay, I've got a handful of actions. Extra actions, extra actions, extra actions. Some power, and some more power. Power! Right, okay, well at least I can fucking move around, I guess. So I'll move here, flip that. Enriched thorium. Ooh. I'll move back here. An imp. An imp. I see a smudge moving.
Long
right.
enough to sniff my cup and then find a new sleepy position.
A new sleepy position. Sleepy
Yeah.
positions are important. One should always have good sleepy positions. Right, and I get 2. Research for doing that. I haven't shot anything. But I do need to move the mothership.
The mothership.
Mothership. Mothership.
I'll see if there's a cable around. Oh, thank you.
A cable.
Yeah.
A cable pour le charger.
Yeah. I've been using my phone a bunch today, so the battery's real low.
Well, yeah. Do you want to tell people about the gooks?
Yeah, I was at EGX today. First video game event I've been to in like 2 years. Part of why I went along is I was like, the website says that, like, you know, you need to have you be vaccinated and show your vaccine status and take a COVID test before you go and show your test results and whatnot. I didn't fucking check any of that, so I kept my mask on all day and was very careful to sanitize my hands every fucking 2 minutes.
Yikes.
Yeah. Well, apparently one of the entrances to the building they were checking, one of them they weren't. Depended.
What the fuck use is that?
Yeah, so I did make a formal complaint, being like, hey, it seems like a good chunk of people who came in today would simply not ask for the things that you said were your standards. That's not okay. But I did get to see some games. Not many AAA games. There's usually AAA games at EGX. It's usually a lot of E3 builds.
So this is more of a res to them.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. Yeah, usually there's a lot of E3 builds of games that are going to be out in like a month that show up. None of that, presumably because flying people out at the moment is a thing. So, like, the problem is they put the same size hall as they usually do for EGX, but they didn't get more indies in to fill it up. So rather than being like Rezzed, where the whole thing is full of indies, you had your, like, third of the room that was indies, and then it just sort of got pretty empty for the rest of it. There were some good indies I saw today, but it was, yeah, it was a lot.
Eep. Right, so I've done all my actions, so I can't play that. But I've got 7 energy, 1 movement, and 2 transforms. So I want to check it out as well.
Checking it real.
Yeah, I'm curious about the bases. Just want to make sure that it's not like, if you've lost and bunker, that's it, you're over.
Oh my god, they're saying, yeah, I would recommend bringing hand sanitizer if you go. Yeah, there were some really neat looking little indie games. There was a game where you're shooting waves of enemies that come in, but you've got to do the coordinates you're shooting via Morse code, which is real cool. Little puzzle exploration game where you could flip parts of the world over because it's like a sheet of paper. You can fold it over to change the map. That's some good stuff.
Okay. I'm going to shoot the ump. To get that. Which puts that EMP over here. And then I'm going to move. We'll move here. Right, so lost those two. Then we roll a die. 2 goes again. Bloody hell, it's all 2s and 6s.
Yeah, huh?
And then I've got... So used 4, I've got 3 energy left. I'm going to shoot this one. Which is an energy off there. And we'll roll the dice again. 3. Oh, bloody hell. Things are getting real bad.
Yeah. Oh. Echoes shared a good story that came out of the shitty Jared Leto method actor stories.
Yeah?
So Margot
No one wants to work with him anymore.
I mean, on top of that, Margot Robbie, who plays Joker's romance interest.
Harley.
Yeah, Harley. So Margot Robbie was terrified of rats, and Jared Leto fucking let live rat in the trailer. She didn't want an innocent animal to die because of Jared Leto's shit fuckery. So despite being terrified of rats, she adopted it because the other option was the studio were going to have it killed. And she now has a pet rat that she has learned to really love, and she's taken care of ever since.
Aww.
She's got a lovely little pet rat out of spite to be like, no, fuck off, Jared, I'm not letting you force an animal to die for your shit fuckery.
What a bastard.
Indeed. Yeah, Margot Robbie seems chill.
2 attack. I'm not going to use it because I don't want to. I feel like I missed that at least once. I'm going to do it twice. Oh, I wonder what this card could be. Actually, I don't remember. It's fun to stay at the ADHD. Right, doof. Plus 1 action, I will use extra power. So that's 5 energy. I could move and shoot the power up. I could stay here and get the dilithium boost. 1 action transform. I'll stay where I am. Spend 3 to shoot that. So I shot through it and lose 1. But the dilithium boost. Where's the dilithium boost? Oh. No, I don't. Wait, what? Oh, there it is. Like, what? What's happening and why?
Ooh, good, nice news story.
Ooh.
Positive news thing. Eidos Montreal, who are the studio working on the Guardians of the Galaxy game happening at the moment,
Yes.
appear to be the first AAA game development studio to have moved to a 4-day work week for all of their staff across all departments, as well as committing to allowing all current and future staff to work part or full-time from home if desired.
Heckens.
That's a real good move. Oh yeah. 4-day work weeks.
Yeah. A 4-day work week sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Things are very bad on the planet Earth.
They are very bad on the planet Earth, but they would be better if everyone only had to work 4-day work weeks. Maybe a little bit better.
No, I mean, we've lost all of our bunkers.
Oh no! Check the five. Do I also take a damage for that?
And you have not protected by a bunker. I wasn't protected by a bunker, so I have lost my first life.
Oh no! How many do you have?
4. I now have 3.
You're gonna have to get moving, aren't you?
As far as turns go, that one was a bit hectic.
That's not an ideal one.
Less than ideal, I would say. Right, I'm going to research the lithium boosts. So I get one of those into my hand. Okay. So, +2 actions, +1 card. +2 cards, +1 action. So I get 3 cards, which is handy because that's all I've got. +1 action. That doesn't do anything. Oh! I can discard any number of cards from my hand and redraw the same number. I might just do that. I will discard 3 cards. Watch me pick up exactly the same cards again. Now, do I try and get my deck a slightly higher score, or do I just try and get the saucer before it moves off again?
I mean, the saucer is currently real near.
Oh, it's going to move next turn anyway. There is no way I can.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Can you force it to move back? Can you?
Not
no,
in
you
solo.
Can't. Pardon?
Not in solo.
Ah.
In multiplayer, at the end of your turn, you get to move it wherever you want. Like, so you can do like a tug of war things. In solo, it just scrolls left or right constantly.
Yeah. Okay.
3 cards, wasn't it? I nearly forgot what I was doing.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. I got almost the same cards back.
Thousand Young says, "What sorcery is this?"
Ah. Good question. Right, okay, so I'm going to move and scan. Plus 3 cards. Wicked Jungle is massive. Right, so got 4. I'll shoot that. Which gets the time dilation. Dilation time. That's about 9 AM, right? Trans jokes.
It's trans jokes. It's time for trans jokes.
Trans jokes time. It's time for trans jokes.
What's the trans jokes?
It was that one about dilation time.
Oh hey, Phoenix.
Fee?
Yeah.
Fee?
Woke up making pizza. I love yous.
I love you too, Fifi.
Yeah, I love you too, Fee. Hey.
Hi. You're pretty.
I survived people, Fee. There were people, and I'm alive. I'm okay.
Hey, I'm alive. There were people and they sucked.
I might go where there are people again tomorrow, but if I do, I'm not gonna get up early to do it, and I might just wait until my OLED Switch shows up for me to get my stuff transferred over.
You mean there might be time for morning hugs?
There might be time for morning hugs.
Those are my favourite hugs.
I mean, you got a morning hug this morning. You were very sleepy, but I did.
I was a very sleepy bee. I didn't know what was happening. 3 energy. 1 movement though, so I'm going to move there, flip that, and get a research. Acquire any open card of up to 4. I'm running out of space on my research track. So basically, once these are full, anything that could be researched just fucks off. So I'm kind of trying to avoid getting anything until I've unlocked better things. But also I'm very conscious of the fact that we are running out of time and or space. Up to 4, acquire. So get that, and I could get that. Mysteries, 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 mysteries. What do I do? Right, I can't use those. I've got and move. And I've got 3 buying power. Might just get another little for the boost. That'll do. How that chat doing? How are those lovely, lovely potatoes? Who were lovely, I might add.
Keeping an eye on them. They're doing good. They're discussing food. Larry Helling MB's having loves a good chicken Kiev. Omegon the Saint's got a workout to finish and a bunch of rice and soup and stuff, which is to eat, which is less tasty, but it's there, so etc.
I want to eat delicious chocolate pain when we finish this stream.
Wait, what?
We've got delicious chocolate pain in the fridge.
Yes,
we could have delicious chocolate pain between
please. Yes, please.
Please for Anne chocolate.
Please for chocolate pain.
Please do have a chocolate pain.
Also, I don't know what song's on now, but apparently it's Thousand Young's favourite Jane tune.
This is Blue on a Motorcycle, the one that's about you.
Oh, me! Larry Yellinghamby's feeling better after hearing Jane call everyone lovely, lovely taters.
Oh, you are lovely, lovely taters.
They are, right?
The loveliest taters. Ain't no taters lovelier, not even sweet potatoes, even though they're very good. Right, move. Search. Ooh. No. Scrap an energy card from your hand and replace it with next highest value. Thank fuck! Fucking sweet. Time to start researching shit. Right. So, I've got 5. I can shoot that. So I shoot that. Everything now loses a thing, and I lose another life because I was out in the open. Will Jane survive? I've got 2 energy left. I don't really want to buy anything. Don't have any more movement left. So I guess that's that for now. Right, sorry. Resource refinery goes in there. Resource refinery becomes researchable. It also moves across. And we shuffle out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, first things first, I'm going to spend 5 research tokens to get the resource refinery. And I get one of those. Basically, each of these stacks has 5 cards in it. So when you get one of these that says researchable on it, if you shoot it and it's face side up, the research goes into this thing. So you move the stack of 5 cards from there over here, put it in such a way that you'll remember it, and then spend your acquired research tokens to put that in the way that you know that you've purchased it, and take the first one off of it. So right, so I've got some energy. Got 3 energy. All I've got is movement. Right.
Oh, no, you need more than movement.
I need some movement. Right, I'm going to use that to scrap an energy from my hand to replace it with the next one up. So I'm going to swap it to lithium for thorium. Sorry, scrap for thorium. So I now have 4 shooty bang bang power and a move. Yeah. That was very loud. I don't know what happened.
Oh no! Is music too loud?
No. An event happened.
Oh, Michael Wayne gifted a sub in the chat.
Thank you, Michael Wayne.
Gifted a sub to Phoenix.
Aww.
Yeah.
Gifty McSubbington. Can't shoot that. Can't do that. Do I want to buy anything? I've only got 4. Don't really want anything right now, do I? Or do I? More actions and more cards. 2 actions is good. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna get a dilithium boost.
Oh yeah.
Boost my dilithium. Thank you very much for the gift sub.
I don't know how we got here, but chat's chatting about Brian Blessed's voice at the moment.
Brian Blessed's voice. I'm Brian Blessed.
I'm Brian Blessed.
I'm trying to remember which YouTube channel he did an ident for. Like and subscribe. Hopefully that wasn't a problematic channel that I've just brought to people's minds. The internet's a terrible place. Speaking of not terrible things, but other places on the internet. TB Skyen. I've been doing video editing for a Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge.
You have.
If you like Pokemon and you like the idea of the tension of a Nuzlocke challenge, oh boy, this one's got some tension, some thrills and chills, and I get to put visual gags in.
Yeah, you put little written and visual goofs in. You put little gags.
And just for Delta, this might appeal to you. There's a Transformer in episode 6. Not a good Transformer, but I needed it for a pun.
Apparently Rage19 might have been the YouTuber that Brian Blessed.
Oh yeah, I think it is Rage19. Good gravy.
Michael Wayne says, "Who is Brian Blessed?" How do we explain? Brian
He
Blessed?
is a boisterous beardy man who was the King of the Eagles or something in the Flash Gordon movie.
He's
the bird people.
He's a British actor with a very big booming voice and a very
big bushy beard.
Yeah, very recognisable beard. Yeah, Prince Voltan in Flash Gordon.
That was it.
But like he's a very big booming presence. He's Daddy Pig in Peppa Pig, isn't he?
No, that's Richard Riding, who is the voice of Dungeon Keeper.
Yes, you're right. But,
your dungeon is full of yogurt.
Yes. Brian Blessed for a long time was like, if the UK needed to cast someone who was like well off and probably drunk and a bit boisterous, you get Brian Blessed.
He's like a marginally less problematic version of John Rhys Davies.
Yeah. You're sort of, if you want someone to be your sort of like big, loud, in charge, slightly drunk man, but with a little bit of classiness to his voice, Brian Blessed.
Brian Blessed. Brian Blessed.
According to Echo, he once punched out a polar bear while on a hike to the North Pole when he was 75.
When he was 75?
He was 75, and he was...
I was ready to be like, don't you dare punch a... He was 75.
He was 75 and he was on a hike.
I mean, don't, but also...
By an angry polar bear that was going to attack him, and he fucking did one punch and knocked out the fucking bear.
One punch blessed, eh? I'm going to discard 2 cards and redraw.
Echo's finding the Brian Blessed punched a bear interview.
And so I punched a bear right in the bollocks.
I'm planning to read his quotes out in a Brian Blessed voice when this interview appears.
He is a force of nature, to say the least. Right, so I've got to move. I'm going to shoot this power up. Which means power up becomes... Oh no! Oh no!
Smudge, stay here.
What if I caused chaos, mummy? Are you ready for all of these cards to go fucking flying?
I've got a hand on Smudge. Make sure she's giving me the glares.
Tiny baby. Okay, so shuttle moves. 1, 2.
There we go. She settled down next to me.
5. She was getting antsy earlier. She seemed to be hoping that the electrician was going to feed her. Scrap an energy from your hand. I think I fucking will.
Yeah, Larry Ellingham beat Smudge was looking to leap up onto the table covered in cards that need to stay in their places.
Mm-hmm.
She had the sort of targeting wiggle ready.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Target acquired. We're gonna move, so I'm gonna move. Flip. Energy boost, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
And I guess I'm gonna shoot the energy boost that I don't... Oh no. No, I don't want that. I guess I don't get research labs. Ah, bollocks. Fucking energy boost. Maybe if I buy everything, there'll be a gap. Yeah, I was really hoping research lab would come out, but... Or the quantum replicator. There are some good cards still left to purchase. Right, so I've used my shot. And I shot everything in a row. That was the first one in a new row. So one comes off of all of them, and I take a damage because it was a new one, and I'm about to roll a dice and maybe lose the game. 5. I've lost the game. Victory for the aliens. I'm very sorry, humanity.
You gave it a good shot.
My fellow humans.
Yeah, you were getting there. Well played, dear.
Let's see how well I scored. This game is hard in solo. But then I guess it doesn't want you getting all of the fucking points. I'm gonna score anyway, just see how I did.
Oh no, that planet was one day away from retirement.
That planet was one day away from retirement.
Larry says, I don't know how you do it. You solve unsolvable puzzle cubes and keep all these different board games straight in your head.
Did you see how many times I had to refer to the instructions for this one? Yeah. Usually I have a little bit more research time, but today ended up being considerably busier than usual. It didn't help that I had to deal with the emotional labour of a safety inspection for the electrical systems in the house, which we auto-failed. That was fun.
Not through our fault.
No, not through our fault.
We moved into a house that apparently
has some slightly bodged electrics.
Is unacceptable.
Unacceptable!
Unacceptable!
True. I unaccept it. Oh, bless this closed captioning.
It's trying. We'll work it out by the next stream.
Yeah, also it's like a beta test thing they are trying. But it's not done quite yet.
Oh.
It's like in version 0.4.
I mean, I wouldn't expect it's the version that's causing this, because I use this same program and it's real good.
Yeah, but you speak clearly and enunciate like a proper person. As opposed to me in my South London.
Oh! Okay, we don't have to feel like Brian Blessed was mean for punching the polar bear. He actively did it to prevent more damage happening.
30. 40. 44. 46 points!
Yay! Apparently, the polar bear tore into his tent and stuck its head in. Not wanting any of his expedition party to shoot the polar bear, which would have very likely have been their response, he shouted in the bear's face and punched it on the nose, causing it to flee, saving the bear's life. Better a punch to the nose than getting shot, I suppose.
I suppose so. You're forgiven this time, Brian Blessed, but you just fucking watch it. Don't threaten Brian Blessed, he'll punch me in the nose.
I'm just reading Brian Blessed stories now. Brian Blessed once visited our office. A co-worker didn't realise he was coming in and sat there oblivious with his headphones on. Brian crept up to him, leaned in his ear, and fucking bellowed about 2 inches from his ear.
Oh no!
What are you listening to, boy?
Oh no, thank you.
Apparently he did a big jump.
I mean, you know how jumpy I am usually. If
Yeah.
Brian Blessed was screaming in my ear.
Yeah.
No, that's bad. Naughty Brian Blessed. Have some fucking respect. Sounds like some neurotypical bullshit. Why are they like this?
Oh, okay, nice Brian Blessed
Oh,
story.
okay, yep.
Apparently did a thing with Mr. Weeble at some point years ago, protesting against badger culling.
Oh yes, they did Badger. A version of Badger. I don't know, was it? Yeah, it's the one with sort of vaguely Flash Gordon bits in it.
Yeah.
I was like, hang on, there's like, because there's like, what, 3 major versions of Badger? There's the original, there's Guess I Got My Badger Back, and then there's the special with like Brian May and Brian Blessed, I think. It's something ridiculous like that. I could be misremembering. I miss Mr. Weeble's stuff.
Indeed.
I used to really enjoy the original, like, Newgrounds version of Hobnobs. These are not biscuits. I got Bob Babbitson. If you have a biscuit that looks like this, or like this, you've got a hobnob. Right. I just realised to put the box a mile away from me. Excuse me one moment, won't you? I'm gonna do... oh, I don't know. Just gonna have to look at an empty space for a while I fanny about. With my fanny and everything. Ow! The flowers are still standing. Oh god. How chat?
That's doing alright. My Twitch app's doing something weird where it keeps forcing me to open the emotes thing and won't let me close it unless I send an emote, so I've just been doing the
periodically
temptation
emoting at everyone?
emote every now and then just to get rid of it. No, Larry Yellingham v Brian May is not the Top Gear one. Brian May is the guitarist for Queen.
Yes. Which was it? It is something May, isn't it?
Yeah, it's yeah.
Richard May? No, that's Richard Magley I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Someone will know.
Yeah, chat. Now I'm having a look. Echo reckons that Brian Blessed isn't actually a human, but a mischievous fey creature just doing a decades-long bit.
I mean, that sounds about right. That does sound about correct.
Yeah. Delta Starfire reckons that if they'd done him in the films, Brian Blessed should have been the one to play Tom Bombadil.
Yeah, I think you could probably pull that
I
off.
could see a Brian Blessed Tom Bombadil. I could see that.
Bless Badil. Thrust. Thrusting tractorly. Slowly putting the game away. Slowly putting the game away. Putting the game away, not giving the game away.
Don't give the game away.
No. It took me bloody ages to get this.
Yeah. James May.
James May. You see how much of a fuck I've given about Top Gear in the last
Yes.
few decades?
Indeed. You were right, it was someone May.
Someone may. Someone may. I never quite got over Stuart Lee absolutely ripping the piss out of what's his name? Hammond?
Richard Hammond?
Richard Hammond. The hamster. He's not a real hamster.
No.
No.
I'm such a sleepy bean.
You're a sleepy bean.
Yeah, I peopled.
You did, you peopled, and it was an early.
It was an early, and I peopled. I've done used up my brains.
Used up all your brain. We get to see Echo again soon.
Oh, Echo that Echo.
Oh, Echo that Echo. Gonna be at that McCum.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be at that McCum, and you're gonna be at that McCum a little bit. Gonna do that thing. We're gonna see that Echo.
Oh, Echo that Echo.
Or hang out and such. Echo just says, friends.
Right, can I adjust this? I need to adjust this. Oh wow, it's. Hello.
It's yes, autofocus was like.
Autofocus is like there's nothing on the table. I don't want to.
I don't like it.
Focus on the cupcake. Let the cupcake nourish you. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me. That's the wrong fucking bit of. Ah! The lights are falling over.
Oh no! Yeah, see, nobody. We do the oh Echo, it's the Echo in IRL.
You're so clean.
Yeah.
Sometimes we clean like a cheeky bean.
Everyone's making jokes about there being an earthquake as the camera shook. And Smush!
It's just a tail. Hello, baby.
Well, you can see her on the other cam pretty well.
I'm the main event.
Right. You are now, Smudge.
I'm the main event. Hello and welcome to Channel Smudge. I'm here with a little flicky tail. I want to show off.
Oh, hell yeah!
These fantastic bastards.
Yes, indeed, a baby.
She is just a little baby. So these are Roxley's Iron Clays that they released a couple of years back. And a baby. They didn't release the baby.
Release the baby.
Yeah, he's the baby. Endorsed by baby. Do you endorse them, baby? These are Roxley's Iron Clays. Weighed in iron, worth in gold. It's a beautiful box with a magnetic clasp on it. And hidden within such treasures. It's a really nice box. Then we have a nice plastic container. And inside each of these, some very, very, very nice game counters.
Oh, they're so nice. Oh.
Should we have a little bit? I'm gonna mute the music for a second.
Echo says, does Smudge know I love her? It's important she knows I love her. Smudge, Echo loves you. Phoenix says, tell my pet Amore I love her. Smudge, Phoenix loves you.
Phoenix, this one's for you. Ha 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 ha. So yeah, I got the 200s. So there's 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s, and 500s. They are beautifully coloured. They are beautifully weighted. I love them. I nearly didn't get any.
Yeah, they're so lovely. They've got a really nice weight, really nice text, like touch texture.
Oh, they're so strokeable.
A nice sort of divot in the middle. Like they're real nice.
Mm-hmm. Look how good they are. They feel nice. And yeah, occasionally I just want to get like a stack out and just sit and play with them. There you go. That's my review. And now they're tax deductible. I might actually write a proper review for these.
Saint Nobody, they're not different on opposite sides for heads or tails, I don't believe.
Nope. Exactly the same both sides.
They're primarily there to be like, do you want nicer counters to be like money counters in a game, or score counters, or things like that?
Primarily as cash, but
they're real nice.
They're really nice. Looking forward to using them as money in Scythe and Brass Birmingham. Brass Birmingham also made by Roxley. Oh, you weren't here for the unboxing last week, were you?
No, you did it on the stream.
On stream with Steph.
Yeah.
So you haven't seen any of the games yet?
No.
Should have a quick look. I'm mostly just vamping for time because we've got 20 minutes left on the stream. So if anyone's got questions, we could do a Q&A because we've not done a quick Q&A for a little while.
Yeah, because life's been chaos.
It has. We've needed the rest, to be honest.
Yeah, we've needed the early nights because we've been tiring ourselves out with books and shit.
Yup. So we had The Crew, Mission Deep Sea,
Oh, yeah.
which is a trick-taking game. The original Crew was incredibly popular. It's got like a whole campaign logbook. It's got a very cool first player token.
Echo says, questions time? Time for questions.
Question time for questions.
What's the questions?
I don't know. You have the chat.
Currently none, but we'll see if we get any.
Furnace. Capitalism, the board game. Look at that beard. Look at that beard.
Oh, that's quite a beard.
It's quite a beard. Apparently this is a engine building game, like a very short engine building game.
Okay.
It's played over 4 rounds. Build an engine in 4 fucking rounds.
It's not very long to build an engine.
No. It has some very interesting components. So you've got like these like yellow octagons.
Yeah.
And then you've got these like, I'm guessing that they're like iron ingots. And then what is almost certainly coal. And then you got some little cardboard spanners. And a very, very dull D6. Plain wood though, that's nice to see.
Yeah.
No plastics. In fact, all of this is like wooden and card, so that's nice.
I've got to do something for a question. I'll proceed very quickly.
Oh.
Hello. Mwah. I was asked if I would give you extra firm kisses from Phoenix.
Oh.
That's
I did wonder who in
firm.
chat was going to be giving extra firm kisses. But it was Fee. This token, I don't know what it does, but it's sort of a train. Sort of a train, sort of a train.
Michael Wayne says, why is it you sometimes do skitisodes of Queer and Pleasant Strangers?
I didn't do a skittisode yesterday. Fuck.
I mean, you had a lot to do. You did the biggest fucking chapter of the book yesterday.
That was a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's because those it's nice to have those skits all condensed together because they're.
So there's supposed to be a skittisode every week to match there being a Queer and Pleasant Strangers every week. The idea was that I, a little while ago, listened back to some early Queer and Pleasant Strangers because I was having a bad day and I was on my own. I was like, I need some Laura time.
Oh.
So I listened to like the first 10 episodes of Quirps.
Yeah.
And my initial reaction was, God, I wish I'd taken the McElroy's advice. To be fair, I wasn't listening to the McElroys at the time. And done that thing where with a new podcast, you record like 15 and you chuck them. By which time you've got the hang of the format. You've got that all buffed out. You know how to talk, because it was my first podcast. Like, you'd been doing Podquisition and a bajillion other things for fucking years at that point. Like, listening to those first few episodes is like, oh my god, the format is all over the place, and I still don't think it's settled even after 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Like, it was a good long time before we went, okay, it's always played, watched, listened to.
Yeah.
And the music is pretty much always in the same order.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, we didn't quite have our formats down for it.
I mean, that's sometimes how things go. We found our footing.
Oh, absolutely. But, like, what I felt was the skits were really, really good, but it wasn't necessarily a good idea to encourage people to go back and listen to the old episodes. Like, I reckon if you listen to anything after, say, 50, we're pretty much sorted. The first year, we're pretty much sorted. I'm better at speaking. The format is better. And, like, I think my editing got slightly better as well.
Yeah.
But I wanted all those skits to still be heard by people. So I would go through the episodes, cut out the skits, and put them in their own episodes with, like, all the new audio editing techniques that I have now. Like, I learnt that compression is a thing, and the fact that Laura, who is very good at projecting, can sometimes be considerably louder than me, who has no theatre experience. And
You've never worked in the theatre.
I've never worked in the theatre. I am a chronic underuser of my voice, which means that very often, if I talk for more than half an hour at a time, my voice just gets exhausted. I lose my voice a ridiculous amount, like sometimes 3 or 4 times a year, especially like when I was still working in the office rather than at the moment still being allowed to work from home. Like, I expect within my first week back in the office, I will probably lose my frickin' voice. At least once. Which is fine now. I used to work in a call centre. That was a problem.
Yeah.
Regularly losing my fucking voice because I don't use it. Although, if you are a trans person who is learning their voice early on, working in a call centre is a real baptism of fucking fire. Because you will get instant feedback when people say...
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot the other game. Yeah, so that's why there's skitisodes. I wanted to make sure that the skits still got heard, even though you might be like, it's a 3-year-old episode, I don't need to hear about what we were playing 3 years ago, and the fact that we were... The listen section was probably us listening to the Black Parade all the time back then as well.
Phoenix says, Laura can be very quiet, you've just got to sit on her... on her food. So on her foof.
And this is Korra, not The Legend of. It's Korra, Rise of an Empire. Ta-da!
Put Korra on the front of it.
Put Korra on it. Reskin it as a Korra game.
Yeah.
This is about Greek. Was it? I think it was Greek. I think it was Greek empires, like city-states. In Korra, each player is the head of a blossoming city-state in ancient Greece. On your turn, you must take 2 of the following 7 actions: philosophy, legislation, culture, trade, military, politics, or development. Choose actions that align to your strategy, but which also work with your dice roll. You will need to adapt your strategy constantly and strengthen your actions by moving your markers up your economy, culture, and military tracks. Move the taxes track. Boo! I mean, unless it's to help everybody. Tax the rich! I don't have any fucking rich. How's that? To collect highly sought after drachmas. The troop track to explore and gather knowledge. Gather knowledge tokens, and glory track to capitalize on your knowledge. Unlock achievements, and above all, make sure that you have the most points at the end of round 9 to be crowned with the laurels of victory. It's heavy as fuck. But one of my favourite things is you've got these... Once again, one of my favourite things was dual layer boards. Look at those.
Oh, that's a nice dual layer board.
This is a nice dual layer board, right?
That looks real
You will be
satisfying.
dealt out a faction. Your faction has like details about like the history of Argos.
Yeah.
The rivals of Sparta. That sits nicely in there. And still contains its own little dual layer board bits. Specific things for your faction. And then you've got like bits that go up here. You've got a dice that goes in here. And then you've got like more board type pieces in various colours. Yeah, so you get like a faction board of all of this cool stuff. So 3 little dice, a round thing, a curvy thing, a pillar, some of these, Whole bunch of those. And all of these. Oh yeah, and that. That's nice. And as usual, I've divided all of the stuff that was in the game box up so that you can just hand a player a bag of their stuff and go, there is your stuff for the game.
Yeah.
Like, I've not tried this yet, but like the fact that everything is really clearly laid out, I think this is going to be an gooden.
I'm excited to give it a try when we have
some time, TM. Some time, you say?
Time, please.
Whatever do you mean? Time? If everything's vibrating at the moment, that's because Smudge has decided that she now owns the mic stand that the webcam is dangling off of. Mine stand. Mine Constantinople.
Istanbul, not might stand to Noble.
So that. Now you've had a look through that. It's Yellow Expert as well. It's not just yellow.
Oh, Poshcat's here.
Hello, Poshcat.
Oh.
Sadly, we've reached the end of the stream.
Echo, you're right. Smudge can have a little mic stand as a treat.
You gonna come and say hello to people before we go?
Don't want to now. I'm watching. Are you trying to shake something to get her out?
I just shake Cole at her. She doesn't want to come over. Okay, well, are there any more questions before we go?
No, I think we're good. I think we're good to wrap up.
Thank you very much for coming, everybody. I very much appreciate all of you. Thank you very much to all of my Patreons. Laura, do you want to tell people where they can find you on the internet?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a link to that book again that we're doing together.
What?
Who Hunts the Whale? We're writing a novel together. If you enjoy us doing stuff together, particularly a certain skit we might do on Queer and Pleasant Strangers, you should check it out.
Inside the boardroom of Supremacy Software.
Exactly. Other than that, Laura K. Buzz in all the places.
In all of the places.
If you check out my TikTok, I did a bunch of little short videos about a bunch of cool indie games from EGX.
Well, a tick.
Today, you go check those out.
To the tickety top, and you don't.
Yeah. What about you?
How about me? Stoned Monkey Radio. The one at the top of the screen there. The one at the top of the screen there. Patreon.com/stonedmonkeyradio. That's the one that helps me pay the bills. For as little as $1 a month, you can help me justify a 76-hour work week. I very much appreciate that. All the people that do that, all the people that subscribe on here. Yeah, frazzled and overworked, but I hope that I can make it all worth it by continuously doing it until more people realise the good thing. Skyen is nice enough to pay me to edit that Pokemon Nuzlocke, so maybe go check that out. I have some funny goofs coming up. Episode 3 of that Nuzlocke run just went up on the 2B Skyen. That's number 2, letter B, SKYEN on YouTube. Check out the Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge. Oh! Smudge is licking her booty hole. It's artisanal. Streamerlinks.com/Janiac, JANEIAC. You can get links to all of my cool shit. You can get Queer and Pleasant Strangers t-shirts. It's nearly Spookmas. Well, it is Spookmas, so you can get a Spookake shirt or a cup. We've got a Spookake cup. It's great. I gave it to a guest who came over to play board games at the weekend, and they didn't notice for several hours what was written on the side of that cup. It's adorable. We got Queer and Pleasant Strangers shirts. Those are good. Other things. If you want to keep supporting me, you can help me justify the purchase of Fatal Frame Maiden's Black Water, or whatever it's called, which is coming out on the Thursday before Haroldween. And that would be fun to stream, right?
That'd be a neat game to play on Spookmas.
A game I absolutely love the franchise of. I loved Project Zero, and Project Zero 2, and Project Zero 3 I played a bit of, but wasn't very good at. Help me justify that. You can watch me actually poop myself. Because, like, I can't remember what it was we played. We played something a little while ago, and it was Resi 8, and everyone was like, Jane, you're not very spooked by most of this. And I was like, to be honest, I don't find this particularly spoop. It's cool, but not terribly spoop. If anything, it's a bit horny. Fatal Frame, however, can get me. It's very jump scare.
You just sent 99 little pride bits.
99 pride bits. Thank you so much for the bits. I very much appreciate it. And I appreciate you, because you're good. You get head pets. Pet.
Yeah.
And you get head pets.
Yeah.
And Smudge, you get head pets. And I want them. Pet. Yeah, I do want them, okay. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you again sometime. Oh, bye.